There we go. Now that's working. Alright, so folks, give it a moment for people to see the stream. This is a relatively shorter stream. I'm going to turn the audio down on my headset, but it looks like you guys can hear me just fine. So this is a relatively shorter set. So what we're talking about here, in our little deep dive of Fallout 4, or deep dive, well, detailed dive, I guess.
You got style, and you know how to please in a smile. It makes me weak in the
So, as we all know from the opening, just Nate narrating his speech for the Fraternal Post 115, which is where we are right now. It's not just fluff, it actually has relevance. Now, this will be tricky to pull off, because there is a super moon right behind this door. So if I cannot snipe, we'll fire off an alarm. There he is. See him? Ambush him quickly enough, he will flip the switch, which will automatically set an alarm. I'm going to regret this, but yeah, just load the previous save. Come back to the quick save in a moment. I'll show you what happens if you cannot ambush him. If he sees you,
it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man.
Yes.
He alerts every super mutant in the place to your shenanigans. And now they're all coming for my ass. Now, you can come in through other doors, obviously. I came in through the back. And so, I was able to snipe him before he could do anything. So now, unless one of the mutants up there sees me, they're not going to come after me. But there's more to it than that. But you see, war never changes.
Nice.
And if you come here to the Fraternal Post, you can go over here to the microphone.
War. War never changes.
You can only do it once. But yeah, you can give the speech either as Nate or Nora, or in my case Maxine special. And as we'll continue to explore this lovely little place, you'll see that there's actually a terminal talking about Nate coming to do a speech. So that opening sequence, which it just sets up to give us the mirror, so you can, do your character creation and all that.
Coming to you from the
Yeah, it's not just fluff. And there are a few points in the
Great
game
Green
where,
Jewel
in fact,
of the Commonwealth. It's
the
Diamond City Radio.
who you were before the war.
There's
Let me
more of Butcher Pete.
turn off
And, well,
that guy, so I'm not distracted by Diamond City Radio. So yeah, there are a few times when you can travel, and your pre-war story does come to play. Now there is actually a bit of cut content. I restored one for the Diamond City interview. There's also terminals in Sanctuary, which will give you even more backstory on your own character. Generally speaking, I haven't restored them. And let's see if I can find the terminal of note without, you know, alerting every mutie in this place that I am here.
Got it.
Because that's the advantage of not letting that thing fire off, is now nobody knows I'm here. Except, well, MacCready, Dogmeat, and the AI. The Sentinel Power Armor. Which is not a mod, that's Creation Club content. Not that I don't run mods, I run an absolute shit ton of mods. I think I'm up to about 400 of them, fuckers. But I want to make that distinction for our lovely audience at home on this first inaugural broadcast to Twitter. Yes, folks, I am actually simultaneously streaming now to 3 platforms simultaneously through Restream: YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I'm trying not to alert the screens, which is always going to be the tricky part. To try and find the right room. With a terminal on it that talks.
Well, sneaking's out of the question in here.
About who I really am. Well, that's the top of where we just were.
That's it.
Yeah. We should get the heck out of here.
Top of the
Now would be good.
Calm down, MacCready. I have this completely out of control. I don't know a single thing about what I'm doing.
Bad vibes from this place.
We're in a lot of trouble and we'll be killed in a moment. Don't worry about it, MacCready. I'll be fine. You'll probably die, though.
I can't see a thing in here.
Is this it? The magic terminal that I have been hyping up. Opens? No, not opens.
Got
Does
it.
it? Speech memo. We're overjoyed to have a decorated war hero like Nate giving a speech in Concord. We should try to get him down here too. It always brings people and funding. September 2077, Medal of Honor Scholarship Ceremony. November 2077, History of Mr. Gutsy. December 2077, Orphan Food Drive. Yeah, that's kind of brutal. Not gonna lie, but that's kind of brutal. Orphan food drive, Bethesda. Seriously. New Year's bingo. Alright, something's going on with the chat stream. So let's get chat back up and running. Ah, there we go. So if anyone has said anything, I apologize. Restream wasn't properly displaying it for me. Yeah. New Year's bingo. December 2077, Orphan Food Drive. I'll remind you, the bombs dropped October 31st, 2077. Yeah, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. Sure. Oh, wait. Current override program. Override targeting parameters. Safe is an novice. I can actually crack that.
Sweet.
And audio, come back on. Audio, check, audio check. Well, looks like the mic still says I have audio, so I'm gonna trust that. Yeah, that is the big secret of the Fraternal Post. That it actually does tie into your biography, your opening story. It is not all just fluffernutter. Now, I am not seeing any super mutants. So,
It means something's about to go very wrong.
through it. I'm going to flip the thing
hairs on
myself.
the back of my neck standing straight up like this.
Now here's the fun part. They'll actually come through that door right there. They don't just come from inside the base, they come from outside. Now I don't know if they'll come if it's not a super mutant who flips it. I don't know if that's a game trigger thing or something. But we'll find out in a minute. It also does mean that if you really want to fuck with Deadeye over there, you could set mines at the door. Because like I said, they're coming in from outside. So that is the Fraternal Post. Let's make our way to Diamond City. This way. I'm also working on a mod in, let's say celebration, shall we? We'll say celebration of a certain movie release. So I've modified solar powered. Oh boy, I know the spot. This is a spot that, this is an encounter zone. Quick save. So, I have modified solar powered. Let's take it back to the beginning. It's no longer just 3 ranks. I've added 7 more. Basic one's still the same, +2 strength and endurance. But I have modified the parameters a bit. So if you want to just install this and ignore the other 7 levels, you can. What I've done is I changed it around from the initial settings where it says it needs to be between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and said your light level needs to be greater than 40. Now the reason I haven't released it yet is this means that if I turn on my Pip-Boy, I activate it. And I'm not sure whether I want to keep it like that or throw in a condition where the Pip-Boy light doesn't count. But you'll see the results when I come back out of this menu, just how broken that can make things be. So anyway, first level, same to say, is the same. Sunlight slowly heals your radiation damage. Regenerates lost health. Regenerates lost health in combat is rank 4. Jump height increased and fall damage is reduced. 100 carry weight. Melee damage increased and physical and poison damage resist. Energy damage resist. Faster movement and action point regen. Breathing underwater longer. And for every rank after the first, +1 to strength, +1 to endurance. What does the end result of that look like? Well, here's what I look like normally. Moment. There we go. And that's what I look like under light. Can you guess what this mod is inspired by? That's right. You can be Superman. But only in sunlight. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that while we continue through the stream of exploring the pre-war meta history of Nate, Nora, so on and so forth. And there's our raider. I told you this was an encounter zone.
Analysis green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
Now, for one of the things I'm doing, I need to switch outfits.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
What newspaper are you talking about?
What newspaper are you talking about?
Mine. Public occurrences. And we're the hard look at the truth. So are you with us or not?
Always believe in the freedom of the press.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
It's a pretty outdated concept, if you ask me. Who even cares anymore?
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome
I mean, I
to the
am
great
wearing
green
uniform
jewel of the
after all.
Commonwealth. Safe,
I would hope
happy,
I look like Diamond City
a
material.
fine place
I'm
to
dressed
come.
up like a pitcher.
Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
This hasn't been the friendliest welcome.
She's got you there, McDonough. Guess not everyone gets won over by that shark smile of yours.
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd do perfectly.
Oh, wait. There's still a little bit of bunched up just here.
You're Sullivan, right?
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about.
That wasn't mine. I got an entire supply train coming in tomorrow. My pockets are absolutely overflowing.
I wasn't lying. I got a whole supply train coming in tomorrow.
Is that right? No bull? Well, if that's the case, let me put a down payment on some parts for the gate. Here you go. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
I've always found that an odd exchange. It kind of implies that he pays out of pocket to fix the gate. You would think Madonna would pay for that as part of city maintenance, but then again, Madonna's an asshole. And then we have this weirdo here.
Officer?
Get on inside.
Yeah, this asshole
Hey
over
there.
here.
Hey.
Never seen him before though. Yeah, sure, why not? See where this elevator takes us.
I haven't been to Diamond City in years. I'll tell you, nothing's changed.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I don't do that.
What was that about sense?
Oh, no. I'm not saying anything. I like my job, thank you very much.
Why are you glad you're inside?
And you are...
Geneva, the mayor's secretary. I handle all the day-to-day.
I'm looking for work.
Mercenary type? We usually have a few open bounties. Just check the wanted posters in the market.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Tell me more about this house.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
I'd like to, but I'm a bit short.
Well, the home isn't going anywhere. Maybe someday.
Yeah, that's not blinding. Lovely, Sentinel. Lovely. That's exactly what I want to be looking at.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
My favorite ballpark's become a shantytown. Today's been great.
Interesting you mentioning that, seeing as you're from a vault. Yeah, you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look? Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
What kind of interview is this gonna be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business.
To
So,
defeat
I know you're from a vault.
the Huns.
How would you describe your time on the inside?
Why is that important? I'm here now, aren't I?
I told you, this is a perspective piece. People in Diamond City need to know you're from a different world than them. So, what was the vault like?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
The war? Which war?
The one that gave us this lovely landscape of demolished buildings and nuclear radiation every 10 feet? You're telling me you saw everything before they blasted it into pieces?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Can you even compare the two? The world out here? It's not even close to the one I left.
Feeling a little homesick, are we? Can't say I blame ya. Now, the big question. Why come to Diamond City? You're looking for someone, aren't you? Who is it?
I lost family, okay? I'm trying to get one of them back.
What's their name, Blue? Who are they?
My baby, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me, do you suspect the Institute's involved?
A man took Sean, not some shadowy group.
I hope that's true. Because if they are involved, everything gets worse. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do.
We're all just doing what we have to, huh? I think my readers can relate to that. That's everything. So tell me, the world back then, what was it like?
And this is the additional content, pulled from cut content.
There were problems, but it was home, you know? I was used to it. I guess I just thought it was gonna stay that way. My marriage was the most important thing in my life.
Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
And that is our additional content. Rounding out
Well, if anyone could
War.
figure out a good use
War Never Changing. So we will be ending it here momentarily. Because the next few things I want to show you guys, I need to do some build-up for.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his, her and her.
You and your mercenary.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You Nick McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
Can't believe you eat that. Only one thing worth buying in a dugout inn. That's the booze. Nice stuff. Real Diamond City. Boy eats it in the noodle stand.
That, folks, I do indeed have a mic. Can you not hear me? But yes, folks, that is, that's what I wanted to show you guys. The pre-war stuff for Fallout 4. We will be back in the near future where we will, well, we have plenty of other things to talk about relating to the base game. Let's pull up the map, shall we? So, I've got to get us over to Kellogg, because this is a spicy meatball. There's some fun stuff that happens if you do the Museum of Freedom after you've unlocked the Brotherhood. I want to show you guys. There is some spicy stuff underneath the sea, underneath the docks over in Far Harbor. I got to show you guys that. There's the extra interactions and sort of the behind the mask stuff we can do with the Silver Shroud. So, again, we're not doing a full live stream of the game. I'm showing you important key moments and stuff under the hood that most people may have missed. So, I'll see you guys all next time here in Fallout 4.